the sad reality of this world. You have no choice. Featuring George Carlin. Let's see what he's talking about. I don't know if this is inspirational or if this is made to wake us up. Before we get started, it's your boy RAH Reacts, that is. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe if you rock with me. We're going to see what this video is about. It's almost 1 in the morning. We on that road to 20K grind. So we're going to see what's really going on. George Carlin, I believe, is the author of Animal Farm. So he really predicted the future. So let's see what it is.
Now, you see, when your identity is defined by society, you cannot resist it. You don't have the knowledge, you don't have the wisdom, you don't have the resources to understand.
Hold up. Before I look like a complete idiot, George Orwell is the one who made Animal Farm. Sorry to my English teacher. George Carlin is a comedian. So let's run that back.
Your identity is defined by
editor,
society.
cut this out.
You cannot resist. When your identity is defined by society, you cannot resist it. You don't have the knowledge, you don't have the wisdom, you don't have the resources to understand that something's being put over on you. You cannot but help believe the definition of you as a free agent. But you believe yourself to be a free agent as a result of not being free. That is to say, of being hopelessly unable to resist society's identification of you.
There's a reason education sucks, and it's the same reason that it will never, ever, ever be fixed. It's never going to get any better. Don't look for it. Be happy with what you got. Because the owners of this country don't want that. I'm talking about the real owners now. The real owners, the big wealthy business interests that control things and make all the important decisions. Forget the politicians. The politicians are put there to give you the idea that you have freedom of choice. You don't. You have no choice. You have owners. They own you. They own everything. They own all the important land. They own and control the corporations. They've long since bought and paid for the Senate, the Congress, the state houses, the city halls. They got the judges in their back pockets. And they own all the big media companies, so they control just about all of the news and information you get to hear. They got you by the balls. They spend billions of dollars every year lobbying to get what they want. Well, we know what they want. They want more for themselves and less for everybody else. But I'll tell you what they don't want. They don't want a population of citizens capable of critical thinking. They don't want well-informed, well-educated people capable of critical thinking. They're not interested in that. That doesn't help them. That's against their interest. That's right. They don't want people who are smart enough to sit around the kitchen table to figure out how badly they're getting fucked by a system that threw them overboard 30 fucking years ago. They don't want that. You know what they want? They want obedient workers. Obedient workers. People who are just smart enough to run the machines and do the paperwork and just dumb enough to passively accept all these increasingly shittier jobs with the lower pay, the longer hours, the reduced benefits, the end of overtime, and the vanishing pension that disappears the minute you go to collect it. And now they're coming for your Social Security money. They want your fucking retirement money. They want it back so they can give it to their criminal friends on Wall Street. And you know something? They'll get it. They'll get it all from you sooner or later because they own this fucking place. It's a big club, and you ain't in it. You and I are not in the big club. And by the way, it's the same big club they use to beat you over the head with all day long when they tell you what to believe. All day long, beating you over the head in their media, telling you what to believe, what to think, and what to buy. The table is tilted, folks. The game is rigged, and nobody seems to notice. Nobody seems to care. Good, honest, hard-working people, white collar, blue collar, doesn't matter what color shirt you have on. Good, honest, hard-working people continue. These are people of modest means. Continue to elect these rich cocksuckers who don't give a fuck about them. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't care about you at all. At all. At all. Yeah. You know? And nobody seems to notice, nobody seems to care. That's what the owners count on, the fact that Americans will probably remain willfully ignorant of the big red, white, and blue dick that's being jammed up their assholes every day. because the owners of this country know the truth. It's called the American dream, but you have to be asleep to believe it.
Damn. The sad reality of this world. You have no choice. Yo. I don't know who animated this, but that was crazy. There was a lot that was said right there. And I looked George Carlin up, and bro was like a comedian actor who passed in 2008. So I doubt that he recorded this in his last year of living. So I'm sure this is like compiled of his lifetime. But a lot of what he said applies to now. You know what I mean? It's real, yo. It's real. It's a lot of propaganda. If the recent events of just the politics and everything don't show you that it's all smoke and mirrors, I don't know what will let you know, what will awaken that thought process that we all just we on the treadmill. If you let it be, you're gonna be in the rat race for the rest of your life. So it's like you gotta pick your poison. You gotta decide how aware you are of what's really going on behind the scenes, you know, and figure out what your path is so you don't become a slave to the wage. Have your money work for you. Follow your dreams. Like, it sound good. You know, I'm always about that positivity and talking that real, talking that raw, but like, it's easy to say it, but like taking an action to go execute it, what exactly does that look like? You know? And nowadays with phones and social media and the subscription services on TV, you either gonna stay distracted or you're gonna keep wising up and make moves, because we only limited if we allow ourselves to be, you know? You could be that worker forever. You know, and some people excel at that. Some people that's one part of what they was put on earth to be, you know. But as long as you know that you got options in the process, that's what I feel like really was the point of this. Like, be aware that everything is not what it seems. The music industry is not what it seems. The politics is not what it seems. You know, y'all, that president y'all elected was not who it seemed to be. You know what I mean? So it's all a matter of perspective. It's all a matter of being aware and making the right moves so you execute on that. You know what I'm saying? It's see, this video called A Sad Reality, but it's like you decide if it's sad or not. You gotta decide what you're gonna do, what you're gonna accomplish, what your move's gonna be, how you gonna move, because you can either be one of the people on the treadmill running in circles like a rat, like a hamster, or you can maneuver. Not that it's all about the bag, but it's just being aware so you know how to maneuver it. Get the bag and keep it moving, stay out the way. No video though. R.I.P. George Carlin. I definitely want to hear some more, like how he felt, cause you know, comedians, especially back in the day, comedians is more censored now. Like, you know what I'm saying? You can't always say what you want like you used to be able to. So I want to hear what else he had to say about society, cause the fact that it still remains, there's a lot of truth in that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But like, comment, subscribe. Send me some more work from bro so I know what to check out to, you know, open my mind up and see what he was talking about back then that still applied to now. Cause this was years ago and it seemed more real than ever right now. You dig what I'm saying? It's your boy Rock, King of the Classics. Like, comment, subscribe, tweet me. If you got Twitter, tweet me what I need to react to next. It's your boy Ryan. We out. Yitty.